Hello and welcome to the Cordless Show. Born in South Africa, raised in Brixton, and today we're lucky enough to have her here gracing the Cordless Show stage. It's Mpho.
Feisty little brown girl, raised in Brixton town. Girl, supposed to be some ghetto chick, making all this urban music. Well, I'm not sure just what you mean. A Friday night in Brixton, it don't sound too far from a Friday night in Leeds. So sorry, but I didn't know that I fit in a box and all the locks are supposed to be unbreakable, unbreakable. Bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa, I bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa. Hanging around like I did, crazy little mixed up kid, trying to figure all the sounds in my head go round and around. Who said that you can't please them all? Well, there ain't no harm in trying. I can't help myself, it's just the girl in me. Oh, sorry, but I didn't know that I fit in a box and all the locks are supposed to be unbreakable, unbreakable. Bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa, I bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa. I'm not trying to steal your thunder, I'm just trying to quell this hunger. All of me satisfied, least I tried, least I tried. Tried. No, sorry, but I didn't know that I fit in the box and all the locks are supposed to be unbreakable, unbreakable. But you never knew I could do this too, I could do this too, yeah, yeah. But you never knew I could do this too, oh, oh, yeah. But you never knew that I could do this too, oh, whoa. I bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa. Bet you never knew I could do this too. I could do this too, yeah. Bet you never knew that I could do this too. Whoa, whoa.
So, Mpho,
Hiya,
how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Very good.
Good. You just played an amazing set for us.
Thank you.
So my first question to you is your name. I love it, and like mine, it's always getting like mixed up. I got called Jaffe the other day. My name's Jassy. Okay, get it right.
All right, cool.
So what does your name mean?
It means gift in SeSotho, which is South African language.
Okay, and that's where you were born, yeah?
Yes.
Amazing. So what kind of age did you move to?
I came to London when I was 4.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
So do you feel like London's your home? Like,
Definitely, I definitely feel like a Londoner. Like, yeah, I sound like fun. People are like, where are you from? Like, London, can't you tell? But when I go to South Africa, it really feels like home as well. I feel really comfortable there. I've got loads of family there, so yeah.
nice. So your first single, Box and Locks.
Yes.
Can you tell us about like what was the thinking behind writing that song?
I didn't actually think too much about it, to be honest. It just came, and I think it came at a point when I just felt like I am fed up of people telling me who I'm supposed to be as an artist based on things that have nothing to do with my music or nothing to do with who I really am as a person. and Switch, the producer, was putting the track together and it just came out. And I was like, "Ah!" and got it all out in one go. So yeah, it's just about not letting people categorise you and then you make those decisions, you know.
That's cool. And the other song you played for us, that's also kind of running with the same kind of theme, like, ha,
Yeah.
I'm cool now, you're rubbish. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is that what we can expect from the album? Just generally laughing at
feisty quips at people who've had a go. A little bit, yeah. I think the album was my opportunity to kind of vent on a few things, so it might be a bit of a rant, but I like it anyway.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I am.
I think it's cool, and I think that's amazing because it's nice singing along to it. 'Cause you're like, yeah.
Thank you. I just like to say stuff. I don't, I like to talk about things that I really mean and believe, as opposed to just, all right, let me write another love song about another relationship in another way that everybody else does it. You know, it just feels like there's so much more to talk about. And so many more emotions and feelings and expressions that people don't really get the opportunity to say for themselves. Yeah. And I think as an artist, that's important for me to feel like I can do that.
Cool. Yeah. Your inspiration, like, to people being like, yeah.
Hopefully.
Cool. So you've written, I mean, I was looking you up and kind of looking at what you've done in the past. You said about writing love songs and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of, have you written for anyone before in the industry, or like what kind of collabs have you done before that?
I've done a couple of collaborations, but not anything major really. I did some stuff with Bugz and the Attic a while ago, the Electrons, and I kind of tried not to become like the feature girl, and then just started focusing on my own stuff really.
Wicked.
So I don't mind. I think now that I've made my record, I can write for other people and feel like I'm not just trying to get my own thing out. You know?
You're making your mark, like. Yeah. That's cool. Now you've got your album. When's the album release date? Have you got a plan for that?
Well, the album will be out at the beginning of next year at some point.
Cool.
Yeah, just waiting to firm up those dates.
So you've got all of that going on. Do you feel like now you're living the dream, as you know, when you say, like?
I think the truth is that I always have been, because I've always been in a position where I'm doing what I love, and there are so many people who don't do that and can't. Do you know what I mean? And I think so. It's a journey, as opposed to like, oh, I've arrived, now I've made it. Now it's like, I think it's just about the journey and the process, because there'll always be more to express and more to experience and kind of growing through it really, and that's the exciting thing about it for me more than anything.
Wicked. So what would you say has been the highlight of your... I know you've just performed at
on the Cordless show stage.
Aside from that, what would be your highlight so far?
Wow. That's always a difficult question for me to answer, because like I said, it's all about the process, and every step is something new and something different, and then you do something different again, you know. I had a good time at Glastonbury this year. Yeah? That was great. I did like 7 shows over the course of the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite nuts, but it was good, and it didn't rain until we were leaving, which was quite exciting too.
I know I asked you pre-interview who's the best person that you've been interviewed by, but have you like met any kind of like idols or like really people that you want to meet, like along your travels at all, or no? It's like,
do you know what? I just don't see people like that. I met Quincy Jones, and that was a while ago, and I just was like, mad. And that was the end of the interaction. That was the end of the occasion. He was a bit like, oh, I was just like, hello, Mr. Jones.
Oh wow, he's so cute. I just want to give him a hug.
Yeah, but he's ridiculously talented as well, and you actually think about what he's done, it's crazy. But if you're not like on that level, for me, you're another artist, you're somebody else who's creating, and you know it doesn't make any difference whether nobody knows who you are yet, or you're. You know, it's just inspiring to see people really putting their all into their art and their creativity. So not really.
Okay.
Not.
Sorry. Cool. Oh, you're so cool. So, what have you got planned for the new year?
Wow. That's a big question. Well, to release the album, definitely. To write another one. Yeah. I really, really kind of feel like I'm ready to start writing again. I've been kind of promoting this and a few other little things up my sleeve that I shall be revealing shortly. So watch this space.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it was lovely to meet you.
And you.
Thanks for stopping by. All right.
No problem, anytime.
Said I'd never be. You're wishing you could be me now.
I'm magical. I wish that you could see me now. I know you'd have a strong opinion. You're wishing you could be me now. I'm magic, 'cause I'm a superstar. Can't you see me shining? Did you miss it? Was it way too blinding? I never needed your permission to fly. No, I'm a superstar. See me shining. Did you miss it? Was it way too blinding? No.